What if you had a very simple method of reading the Bible with your friend? If it was simple enough for them and simple enough for you, it would be fantastic, wouldn't it? Just to be able to read the Bible together with your friend. And that's what the Swedish Method is. And I just want to quickly and simply share with you the Swedish Method and then set you off to work, and you can invite a friend to read the Bible with you. All you need to start with is the Bible, or actually even better is to have a printout. And tell the person where it's from. You've gone onto the internet, you've printed, for example, Mark chapter 1. And then you need to know these 3 symbols, and then I'm going to give you an extra 2 as well, 2 bonus ones. So the 3 symbols are very simple. One of them is a light bulb, one of them is a question mark, and one of them is an arrow. And all you really do is put one of these symbols down, or each of these symbols down once, or multiple times, depending how much time you've got. So here's what they mean. The light bulb is kind of like a aha moment. Something strikes you, or something's new, or it's revealed to you as you read, and you just put a little symbol of a light bulb. Put it down once. Just might only be one thing that strikes you. As you get a little bit more confident with this, there might be a couple of places where the idea strikes you and resonates, and it's an aha moment. The second one is the question mark. There might be something that's difficult to understand, or you don't know what this means, or even it's a word that you don't know. Put down the question mark. And there might be a word or a sound like it, like, for instance, So you've got the light bulb, aha moment. You've got the question mark or question marks, And then the third symbol is an arrow, just straight down an arrow. And that's just something that personally strikes you as application. Something personally strikes you as something you could do or should do. And so that might be yes, I could put this into action. This is personal for me. So you've got the 3 symbols. The first one is the light bulb. Aha. The second one is the question mark. The third one is the arrow. This is personally for me. And all you really do is you read those few verses that you've chosen, and you write it down once or more, if that's the case, and you might have a big chunk of the Bible. And then what you do is together, you say, hey, what questions do you have? And you simply talk about your questions. What was difficult to understand? What do we need to work through? What can we think about? How can we brainstorm that? Then you might say, hey, what were the aha moments? What really resonated? What did you learn for the first time? And you talk about that. And the third one is, what's something that struck you? What's something that you could apply and you could do right away? And you could easily spend 30 minutes on this. If you had longer, you could do a bigger chunk of the Bible, 60 minutes. You could do this in a whole group, in a Bible study group. But I just want us to focus on doing it with one friend. Well, I promised you 2 bonus symbols as well. And so I want to do that. You might ask the question, what does this tell me about God? And so it'd be an arrow, wouldn't it, going upwards to God. And you'd probably have the hallelujah chorus, kind of like a, amen. So just in a few places you might find, what does this teach me about God or his character or his plan? And do the arrow that's pointing upwards. The second one might be a little speech bubble. And the speech bubble is where you might tell a friend, you think this is so important, this is so incredible, this is so amazing, you'd like to share it with a friend. And so in that speech bubble might be, hey, like you would say to your friend, hey, I've got something important to share with you. So that's the 3 symbols of the Swedish Method, and the 2 bonus ones, and some noises that I hope get stuck in your ear and in your mind as well. And so please, what we want to do next is actually have a go at this. So I'll send some details around, and we will practice this together, and then I'm going to send you off, and you better read the Bible with your friend.